What's going on, guys? This is David here. In today's video, we're going to be unboxing and giving our first impressions of the Apple Watch Series 4. So it seems as though in between the Apple Watch Series 1 and the Apple Watch Series 4, the packaging has changed a little slightly. You guys can see that it says Apple Watch Sport and it lists, what it actually is on the side of the box on the Apple Watch Series 1 or Series 0, whatever you want to call it. And on the Apple Watch Series 4 box, you look at the sides and it's completely blank. It looks to be about the same, but then you turn it over to the back and you see the bottom there, and there is where it shows you the information. You can see it's the Apple Watch Series 4, and it lists what the band is and all that configuration. We're going to go ahead and open the box now, though, and Apple makes it nice and easy. You just have to pull this pull tab. And so the way to get it open also has changed as well. So now we have to go ahead and pull the different tabs on the bottom here, and it will let us go ahead and open up the box. So Apple is not a stranger to having really nice and elegant packaging, and this compared to the experience with the original Apple Watch is definitely a refreshing sight to see. It looks really nice from top to bottom. There is, different band configurations and different colors on the Apple Watch packaging now, which looks really nice. And they decided to split up the watch itself, the enclosure with the watch itself, and also the bands, so they come separately in different boxes. And all in all, this unboxing experience is kind of nice. I remember unboxing the original Apple Watch, and it's a little bit different. Here are the bands, as you guys can see right here. So now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the watch itself, and if we open up this box here, you can see we're greeted with some pamphlets and information there, and we also have the watch itself over there separately. We're going to take this out, and you guys can see we have the watch charger and the wall adapter as well. Sometimes, depending on what Apple product it is, Apple will not include a lightning cable or something along the lines of that, but thankfully with the Apple Watch, included in the box is everything you're going to need to get your Apple Watch up and running, including directions and instructions on how to basically go about pairing the watch and all of that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, no Apple stickers with the Apple Watch. So here, of course, is the inductive charger that you're going to use. It's the standard that's been with the Apple Watch since the original. And right over here is the Apple Watch itself. It's in this nice enclosure here. In the original Apple Watch packaging, this was not the way it was, but I'm not sure if they have changed it since, but it's really nice. You can see I'm sort of struggling with trying to figure out how the heck to get it actually out of this. So now we're going to go ahead and just take it out of this little protective sleeve here, and as you guys can see, here is the Apple Watch Series 4. So it really looks nice from front to back. The back I really enjoy, I really like, as opposed to how the original Apple Watch looked. You guys can see a comparison between the original Apple Watch here and the Apple Watch Series 4, and the back looks a little bit different. That's because of the EKG and the heart rate monitor, so the sensors in the watch are a little bit different. You guys can see there's the digital crown, the side button, everything is basically as it was in the previous couple of Apple Watch Series versions. The difference, though, of course, is the fact that it's got a better edge-to-edge screen and all that kind of stuff. Here, we're going to go ahead and show you guys the bands and basically what it looks like with the bands on the Apple Watch Series 4. So here's the packaging. If we just go ahead and slide out the bands here, you guys can see that we have some health and safety information. I guess that comes standard pretty much with every Apple product. And then you open this up to reveal different instructions on how to actually put the watch bands on the watch. And then here we have some selections. We have a small or medium wrist size and then a regular wrist size. So this is what the band actually looks like on the watch itself. And I am going to basically show off a comparison of the Apple Watch Series 4 and the original Apple Watch as soon as I'm done setting up the Apple Watch Series 4, so I will be back in a second. Alright guys, so here on the left we have the Apple Watch Series 4, and on the right we have the original Apple Watch. And I gotta say, after just a couple of minutes of using the Apple Watch Series 4, it looks absolutely beautiful. There are some edge-to-edge watch faces that just look really nice, like the water and the fire and everything. And all these watch faces, I do have to say, just look really nice. Of course, there are some brand new features in watchOS 5, and I think my original Apple Watch is on watchOS 3 or 4 or something. I haven't updated it in a while, and it is not able to actually be updated to watchOS 5, so I'm losing out on some features there. My first impressions, though, of the Apple Watch Series 4, the display looks absolutely beautiful. On video, it might be difficult to see the difference between all of the other Apple Watch models and the Series 4 in terms of the display. If you haven't seen the difference in person, I do recommend going to the Apple Store if you don't want to pay for an entirely different watch. Go to the Apple Store, ask to try on the Apple Watch Series 4, and look to see the difference, because it might be difficult to see it on video, like I said, but you definitely can see and tell the difference in person. The screen looks a lot more rounded, and it just looks nicer. It's a nicer presentation of the watch faces and everything. And obviously, some of the watch faces on the Series 4 are just more elegant, like the water and the fire and everything else like that. But I think it really is really beautiful. I think that's the perfect way to describe it. So, is this worth it if you already have an Apple Watch, even if you have the original one? Well, this does start at $400. It starts at $400 and it goes up. So, if you don't want to spend a whole lot more money and you think $400 is just a little bit too much, is it worth it to upgrade? Well, maybe that's up to you. It depends if you use your Apple Watch a lot. If you do, then you may want to consider it. It definitely is much faster. The speed is something you will likely notice, considering there's a 64-bit chip inside of the Apple Watch Series 4, and all of the other Apple Watches previously had a 32-bit chip inside of it, so it is definitely considerably faster. Anyway, guys, that pretty much wraps up today's video. If you did enjoy, please subscribe and hit that bell icon. Turn on notifications. Please do that. That way YouTube will notify you when my latest video drops. And maybe when I do another one of these types of YouTube premiere videos, you might want to see when that happens, and you might want to know when the video goes live and all that kind of stuff. I do have a really awesome video planned for you guys, hopefully pretty soon. So the way to not miss out on that, of course, is to subscribe and turn notifications on. The links to all of my social medias, including my Twitter, will be down below in the description. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, this is David signing out. Have a good one, guys. Peace.